Look at that. That is the gunk that is inside of that air conditioning unit. Sheesh. Hey guys, it's Handy Jeff, and today, well, it's hot in the Midwest, so we are going to clean this AC unit. I apologize, my neighbors run a daycare, so you're probably going to be hearing a lot of noise in the background, and that's okay. But this is how we clean our AC unit. We're going to clean the coil, and it's going to make it much more efficient. Now, if you're in the Midwest, we're dealing with something called corn sweat, which is causing the humidity to get crazy. So it's been a real feel of over 100 degrees for the last 3 days, and I don't think today's going to be any different. So let's get to it. This is an old unit, as you can see. I don't know the last time it was cleaned. I've owned this property for 5 years, and I haven't cleaned it, so oops. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and clean this bad boy, so that way it's good to go for another few seasons, because this thing's got the old refrigerant. We don't want to get rid of that. But this is how you do it. Let's get to it. The first big step is to pull your disconnect so that the power cannot come on. You might have a breaker, you might have a disconnect. This is a disconnect, as you can see. So we pulled that. Now we want to put this in someplace safe. Now let's go over a few things that we're going to need. I've got a vacuum cleaner. This is a shop vac. I've got 2 cans of foaming cleaner. I've also got a drill with a 5/16 socket on there, or you can use a 6-way screwdriver. I just wanted to show that to you. But essentially what we're going to have to do is take off the top of this, so that way we can reach down in there and vacuum it out. We also have a hose, because you're going to need water to wash off that foaming cleaner. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these, in fact that one's already part of the way out. We're going to go ahead and take these screws off, so that way we can lift our fan motor out. And we're going to do that using a drill. Then we are going to pull this up slowly to make sure that there are no wires that are going to get caught. All right, once we've got our fan up and out of the way, we can look down in here and clearly see there's all sorts of gunk down in there. Now, in order to get rid of that, what we're going to do is just vacuum it out. So this is the part where I have to warn you that my vacuum has sucked up a ton of concrete dust. So this is going to be loud. So if you're wearing headphones, turn the volume down now. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5. And here we go. Well guys, my vacuum cleaner might officially be dead because it didn't want to pick anything up. So I'm going to go grab a extension cord and grab my other shop vac. All right, we are so back. I've got my other shop vac. And now we're going to go ahead and vacuum out this unit. All right, so as you can see, it is in a much cleaner position than it was before. And the reason why we do this is because these coils right here, these fins, are what actually helps dissipate the heat around. And having all that extra, you know, debris, organic material, whatever you would like to call it inside, actually will help you hold heat in, which we do not want. We want our air conditioning running as efficient as possible. Now, on the outside, we're going to go around and just vacuum all this debris out that you can see from the fins. Okay, so now basically what we have to do is spray down these coils on the outside with some foaming cleaner. They say that this will self-rinse from condensate, but I'm going to rinse it using a garden hose because that's the way that I was taught. I've got 2 bottles. We're going to do one on the outside and then one on the inside. I also, when I was doing my vacuuming, I vacuumed clear down in here as well as I could, but be careful because if you're getting close to these fins, they are sharp, so be wearing some gloves, okay? Now, essentially this one I can reach in and get to the sides very easy, so I don't need to take anything off. Some units you may have to take some of the actual side panels off, and if you need to do that, chances are there's just some machine screws that you got to take off. So easy enough, let's do that. And now here's the montage of spraying this bad boy down. I'm going to use a can on the outside and a can on the inside. Take our cleaner, go ahead and shake it. And as you can see, it comes out and it really foams in there, which is great because that means it's going to clean all that dust. You know, I'm out in the country here in a little subdivision, and the good thing about this stuff is it's going to clean all that dust from all of the tractors and all of the farm stuff that's been going on. And there's just no way this bad boy isn't going to be more efficient after this, which is huge because when it's hot outside, being able to cool your house is one of the greatest things of all time. All right, there's one. She's empty. Now let's do the inside. All right, as you can see, we're going to do the exact same thing on the inside. And as you can see, you don't have to be close with this stuff. It comes out in a very strong stream. And once it hits, it just starts expanding, almost turning into like a foam-like substance, which is great. Which means a whole lot less scrubbing, and it's essentially scrubbing the insides of those fins when it's expanding. And now we wait. We're just going to wait till this foam kind of dies down. You can see how on the outside it started to. As you can see here, you can see all this dirt and muck that was brought to the surface, which is great. And once it looks about like this on the inside, we're going to spray it down with some water. Okay, effectively, we've let our cleaner soak in. So now we're going to come through and literally just blast it out using some water to try to clean all of this gunk out of here. And you can see how it's pretty dust colored coming out of here, which is good. That means that cleaner's working. Now you might be worried about blasting just water into the coil here, but you got to remember that this piece of equipment sits outside in the rain. All right, that's the outside. Now I'm going to go ahead and blast the inside as well. Also, while you are doing this, something worth noting is find your drain. This was completely plugged, which meant there was water building up on the inside here. So go ahead, and what I'm going to do is just wash this down until I get all the foam out of here on the inside, and then we just got to put this baby back together. Alright guys, it's not perfect, and getting one of these old units with an open area is kind of impossible, but getting it perfect is what I meant. As you can see on the inside, we've got much cleaner. There's a lot less gunk and everything. So I think we're ready to put this back together. Sorry, I had to make a cut right there because I sneezed. All right, so now we just got to put the fan back together. So we're going to go ahead, once again gently, set this bad boy back around. And we line our holes up here, like so. This particular one only has the 4. Then all we got to do is take our drill and go ahead and tighten down our screws. And now it's time for the magic to happen. Now go ahead and wipe this off just in case you may have gotten a little bit of water on it. So I'm using my shirt as a rag. And then what we're going to do is we have to find our position in here And chances are this took, you know, about an hour to do or so. All right, so as you can see, we have our cutoff already in there, and now I'm going to use my thermostat to go ahead and call for air. And what do you know? It even smells lemony fresh. So guys, if your air conditioning's struggling and it's just not keeping up, but it used to, go ahead and try cleaning your coil. You actually are supposed to do this at least once a year. Nobody does it. So if you learned something today, go ahead and hit that like button and give me a follow, subscribe, and I would be forever grateful. I had a bug on me, but we'll see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching.